Well, boys, it is another day back out here at Elevated AF, my custom truck shop where we build custom trucks. Anyways, today is a very exciting day because I have got two trucks that I've been waiting on forever now to do a very, very special project. Now, these are two brand new to me F450 Platinums, even though they say King Ranch for some reason. At any rate, very barely used, basically brand new trucks. Now, you might be thinking, Austin, don't you already have like 3 dualies sitting around the shop? Let's see, we got this one, and this one. Well, you'd be right, but I'm not planning to build these into dualies. I'm planning to build these into 6x6 trucks. Now, I've been planning both these builds for quite a while, so I've got all the necessary parts to get this done. However, we have a truck show coming up here in about 3 weeks, so we're attempting to get these all done before that. Anyways, these just arrived, so I'm going to get them into the shop. That way the guys can start tearing them apart, and then I'm going to go work on some other stuff because we need to make some money because these things are going to cost a lot of money to build. Now, one of the 6x6s I'm definitely planning to keep, but the other one I'm going to build here, I'm probably going to sell at some point or another. But for a little bit after we get these built, they're going to stay around the shop. All right, there we go. Both trucks are up on lifts, and I've got to go load up some trucks here because we've sold a couple. And I think for what we're going to be transporting, the semi is definitely going to be necessary. Well, the time has finally come. The second gen semi and the weird van dually have sold. Actually sold them to a guy in Iowa. Out of all places. I don't know what the heck he's gonna do with them. He bought both. I don't know, maybe he's got plans, but they're just not very useful out here, so they're getting sold. They were a fun project. I decided I should probably put the van dually up at the front here and the second gen semi over the axles at the very least. Oh man, this truck was a fun time, but hey, for how much money I got out of it, I'm not complaining. Besides, we could use the extra cash right now. So it's been a couple hours here, and I had this kid come in about, I want to say an hour ago, and asked me if I wanted to buy his steel body 6.7 Power Stroke. It's got about 80,000 miles, which is pretty good. It's a platinum. It's done up a little bit. Now, usually, I'm a fan of Alcoas, but this particular setup, not a fan of it. Anyways, I was a little hesitant to take on another project, especially within our next 3-week window of trying to get these 6x6s done. But I know we've had some steel body parts lying around for a little while, and I'd kind of like to use them on something. So I think this might be the perfect candidate. Plus, I just hired a new guy, and he kind of needs to learn the ropes on how to do stuff. So I think I'm just going to let him have this project and see what he can do with it. Because I'm not always around to guide the guys on what they should do with trucks. So this will be a good starter truck for him to kind of figure out what he needs to do. The big bays are full, so hopefully it can fit into this small one. Just barely. Well, it's been about 2 weeks here. The guys are making great progress on the 6x6 trucks. We've got about a week to go to the show, and we're gonna be cutting it close, to say the least. But since there's not much I can do right now, I am headed out to go pick up something very cool, and it's actually not something we see a lot at the shop, so this should be fun. So I've just done about 8 hours worth of driving here, 4 hours there, 4 hours back, but we're just about back at the shop now, and I got myself a trailer. Now, that's not the exciting part. The exciting part's what's in the trailer. Oh yeah, that's right. I sold this truck too. So this was our 2024, I believe, limited F250. It was originally painted the same color as the lift kit, but we had a guy reach out, was very interested in the truck, just wanted it painted white. So we did that, and now it's sold. This was kind of the main show truck that we took to a lot of shows to kind of represent the shop, but now that we're building the 6x6s, this isn't really needed. Anyways, it should be gone tomorrow morning, but I'm excited for what's in this trailer. So one thing we don't really do a lot of here at Elevated AF is cars. And for the longest time, I've wanted a drift car, and I finally went and bought one. This is a 2003 custom Ford Mustang drift car. It's cambered out a little bit, but I've been told this thing still drifts very well. It is on air, so you can go up and down with it, which is really nice. At any rate, I've been told this is a really cool drift car as far as how well it performs. I don't know about the looks. The looks are something. Under the hood, though, is pretty nice, I will say. But I guess I'm going to try test it out here. I'm not the best at drifting, but we're going to see what I can do. All right, how are we looking? Okay, not too bad. Oh, okay, well, there's our first wall hit. All right, let's give this another shot. Yeah, here we go, here we go. We're doing a little bit. Oh, yeah, there we go. I just can't carry the drift through, and man, good thing I got this roll cage in here. Crashing into everything. Okay, we can kind of drift a little bit. Yeah, we're getting the hang of it. We're getting the hang of it. Oh, they quit slamming this thing into the wall. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It keeps like cutting out as soon as it swings around. It won't keep swinging. It's probably my drift techniques. Okay, are we getting it? We're getting it. Yeah, now I'm just doing donuts. We're slowly getting it. At any rate, let me know what you guys think of it in the comments. I was looking at a 2019 Subaru BRZ custom drift build. Let me know if that might be a better option than this 2003 Mustang. I'm not sure. I don't know drift builds, so I need some suggestions. Well, it is the next day here, and something interesting came in this morning. Now, if you guys remember, I got this RV in a while ago, and I asked you guys, should I do any crazy modifications to it or anything like that? And you guys gave me quite a lot of suggestions, which I was going to probably do something to this, but I just had a guy come in and was like, hey, would you be willing to do a trade with some cash on top for my smaller RV and a fishing boat? And I was like, oh, heck yeah, this sounds like a great deal. So we're currently doing the paperwork. This is a brand new 2025 RV. It's a fully custom painted truck. And once we get the paperwork done, I'll show you guys the inside. Anyway, in the meantime here, our new guy's first truck is done, this steel body here. He actually did a pretty dang good job with it. Did some paint match, kept the lift height the same, Outlaw Fab track bars, bunch of rock lights, brand new lighting all the way around, cowl hood. Really just made this kind of a cool truck, so I think it'll sell pretty quick, but good on the new guy. Anyways, we got about 6 more days till the trucks have to be ready to go for a truck show, so I don't know, we're falling a little bit behind on the 6x6s, but we're gonna try our best. So it's a little bit later in the day, and the deal's done on the RV, but I might have done a little something extra. So I ripped into town, went to the local trailer dealer, and picked up this Texas Pride bumper pull, and we had this Polaris side-by-side sitting around for quite a while. So I decided to put the boat on the side-by-side and this whole setup onto the trailer, all towed by the new RV. And it all kind of matches a little bit, which is kind of cool. And also, I'm sure a lot of people haven't seen this yet, this is an F600, which means it's got way bigger axles, everything's way more reinforced, and it can tow a lot more, so it has no problem towing this whole setup. Now, it's all folded out, so stepping inside here, check this out. Massive bed. You got a bathroom, shower, full kitchen, table, and a whole nother bed. That and some nice seats if you want to watch some TV. So I think this setup should sell very easily. However, it is kind of the end of camping season, but I might do a fall fishing trip and use it myself and then just sell it next year. But if you have any suggestions for this setup, let me know down in the comments. All right, today's the day. It's been 6 more days. We're supposed to load up and head to a truck show today, and the guys have pulled it off just in time. Our brand new 6x6 is finished. Not one, but 2 of them. It was a lot of late nights put in by the guys, but we got them finished. And I should probably explain to you what these actually are. So if you remember, we had the stock F450 crew cab. We basically took the whole cab and the original frame, left most of the cab untouched other than cowl hood, hood stack, bunch of paint match, visor, stuff like that, then stretched out the frame to allow for a whole nother axle. So this is like a long bed and a half, I'd say. Actually, probably closer to 3/4. A long bed and 3/4, something like that, whatever it measures out to. Custom 30-inch coilover lift with a massive center cradle, 44-inch boggers, 26-inch JTX forged wheels, tons of rock lights all through this truck, custom one-off pulls hitch. This thing has been absolutely built to the nines. Now, before I show you guys what's going on with the next truck, massive shout out to LG Customs for this mod. He absolutely knocked it out of the park with this thing. I'll have his Patreon link down in the description. If you guys are on PC and looking for truck mods, he is the place to go. He makes some seriously cool stuff, so big thanks to him. Now, onto the red one here. There's not a whole lot different with this one compared to this one other than the color and the wheels. This one has JTXs. This one has American Forces. We wanted to keep both trucks fairly similar. Both have bed covers, but the bed goes all the way, which is really nice. And then if we hop in this sucker, you can see it's a normal platinum interior. However, all 6 wheels turn. So if we go through the functions here, this is just the front wheels turning. Other function is the rear crab walk style. So the front wheels don't turn at all. The next one here is the, I guess this would be the crab walk. And then if we switched again, crab walk the other way, and then back to normal. So probably if you want to turn this thing around in a decent circle, you probably want to use this setting because, yeah, this is a long truck. And I gotta say, it absolutely rips. We put a nice tune on it with the hood stack. It absolutely blows coal like crazy. And this is just a super fun truck. But let me know down in the comments, should I take one of these and build a custom camping setup and take the other one and make a custom boating setup, or just leave them both the way they are? Man, I can't believe how cool these trucks turned out. At any rate, we're getting these loaded up for the truck show. Hopefully they both fit on this. They should. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna be more than good. I suppose I should mention that the suspension also fully works like all 6 wheels. Like, check this out. That's crazy. It actually flexes a pretty decent amount. Anyways, we're just about loaded up. If you want this truck, be sure to check out LG Modding. Linked in the description. Along with Hashi Modding, he's basically the one behind this whole setup. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe and goodbye.